Skydiving is one of the most insane things a human being can do, but it's gotten to the point where, just about any guy can go up and do it if they really want to. Which is why I want to do something that could potentially change the course of skydiving history as we know it. I want to take an ant skydiving. Not like a, family-related ant, like the insect, the little... Now, as far as I am aware, this would be the world's first skydiving ant. But the only question is, how am I gonna pull this off? Because there are a few limitations. I am like 99% sure I can't bring anything with me on the plane. So I would have to build a contraption of some sorts that would keep the ant attached to me somehow. So I did some thinking and came up with the idea of there's this stuff called airline tubing that they use in those fish bubblers that make all the bubbles, And what I can do with that airline tube is actually make a bracelet that would keep the ant safe. Let me show you what I mean. So what I started with was the airline tubing and then measured it out to make sure it was the proper length of my wrist. And then basically, we're gonna have to secure it together with duct tape, which should be totally fine. And then I poke a lot of microscopic holes that should give him the oxygen he needs while not being so open that the wind will just totally overtake him in the tube. So now all we need to do is go find an ant. You would think that wouldn't be difficult, right? It was way harder than it should have been to catch an ant. Luckily though, one of my friends actually clutched up and was able to get me one. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to introduce you to the true hero who got me this ant. What should we name him? Or should we name him Skippity Joe?
That's it. That's the one.
Skippity Joe. Skippity Joe. You've got a crazy Saturday planned, brother. After getting him safely in the tube, I transported him back to the office so I could set up a little home for him, and give him some food and stuff. Take care of him. Okay, so I'm a bit worried that Skippity Joe has died already. I'm gonna go get a jar to put him in so he has a more comfortable place. That was so fast. Tell me he's still alive. Guys, it was a little more difficult to get an ant in here than I expected it to be. Oh, he lives! He lives! Excuse me. Look at him. I don't know. A little snack for him to enjoy, perhaps? Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter. Oh, there we go. Where do I put this? Skippity Joe was a pretty easy to take care of guy, though. I mean, I gave him some peanut butter and a little bit of water, and he was stoked. And I think, though, that the problem is I've become a little too obsessed. So I just hope he doesn't die tomorrow. Honestly, I spent so much time trying to get Skippity Joe in the right mindset that I don't think I am as prepared as I should be to jump out of a plane tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Okay, well, I guess that about does it for this evening. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. As you can see, I'm stalling. Because
We have a group of skydivers in Wisconsin and a terrifying illness. They endured 12 information about the death of a 26-year-old skydiver in Skydive City in Zephyrhills.
as I headed out for the night, I was scared. Skippity Joe was scared. But we had nothing left to do except change history. Does Skippity Joe survive?
I think he'll be fine.
I don't know. It's going to be quite a busy day for Skippity Joe. We'll see at the end.
So we made it to the place, and there was nothing left to do except to actually, jump out of the plane. I'm hot, sweaty, terrified. It's very similar to the last time I ate at Applebee's.
Cannot hear anything.
Andrew!
Hey, Cathy.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, Cathy. I still don't feel like this is real. I really hope that my aunt is alive.
Show your aunt.
And this
He's
is
over there.
He's in there somewhere. I don't know if he's alive or not.
Oh,
That's crazy. She was like a narrator, and it was just like commentating was so inspirational. I'm excited to see if this guy's still alive. But thank you, Patrick, for everything you do.
Man, I was so glad to be back on the ground safely. And the first thing I had to do was check on Skippity Joe. It took me so long to get that bracelet off, and the suspense was killing everyone. But unfortunately, I received some horrible news.
It appears he died.
The rest of that day was dark and gloomy, and God blessed us with some appropriate weather for sadness and to grief over our long-lost pioneer soldier. But Skippity Joe whispered in my ear his final wishes as he went.
My heart goes out to, what was his name? Skippity Joe.
Was always a good friend to me. Would always be down to hang out, party.
Skippity Joe, I only knew you for no time, but it was the best time.